Yo, what's up? Here's my full review of episode 9, the season 1 finale of The Last of Us. And man, talk about a way to end an episode, the way to end a season. This season did a really great job altogether. In this episode, starting off with, you got Joel and Ellie right after what happened with last week's episode. Ellie has gone through an amazing amount of trauma here, and she's going back into her past and remembering stuff. They start at the beginning with her, not her remembering, but the remembrance of her being born with her mom running through the fields and being chased by the infected and stuff, and the way her mom deals with that. I really enjoyed that. That's the old actress, the original voice of Ellie, so I love the idea of her playing her mom and giving birth to our new Ellie. So that was really interesting, especially how they dealt with her death in this episode, and with Marlene having to deal with that. I loved all that scenes and stuff. Then with going, and like I said, with Ellie dealing with her trauma in this episode, it was really interesting to see where they just went with things here, man. The one thing that I took away from the trauma part of Ellie is that she is a changed person here. She is not the original little girl that we've seen here, and they did a great job of the way they elevated that throughout the episode. And then Joel trying to be close with her for the first time here, where he's really trying to be a father figure here, and I really enjoyed the way they told that story, and especially with him telling about the first time that the time that he had tried to take his own life. That was really interesting, and just that's something that you did not see in a game. I really like that they added that little bit and piece here. And then going on with dealing with everything of the fireflies finding them, and Marlene having to tell Joel that she's going to have to take Ellie's life in order to get that cure from her. I really enjoyed a lot of that. It's the same thing in the video game that they dealt with here, and plus you're now adding the fact that Joel wants to get that girl back and stuff. The emotion, the emotion in this episode, man, the way he deals with that decision he has to make in order to take her back, I really felt it here. Even more in the game, I really felt that he was just a man on a mission, just taking out everybody in that hospital and getting Ellie and the decisions that he has to make, especially when he has to lie to her at the end. That was really interesting, and I love the way they dealt with that in the episode. The one big issue I have in this episode is with the pacing. Something here just felt like they were just moving way too quickly, and I really wish they would have slowed down at bits. I kind of wish they would have got another infected kind of fight here. I know something that would have let this episode last a bit longer to me. I enjoyed the way they did things here, but it just felt like it moved too quickly, and that they were just trying to we got to end this, we got to finish up, let's end it, finish up. And I just wish that we would have taken a little bit more time to slow things down. But other than that, man, I really enjoy where they went with this episode, the new things that was added and all that stuff. Pacing issues, yeah, but to me it's a 3.75 out of 5 stars, and I can't wait to see what they do with season 2. But to talk more about season 1 real quick, this is probably one of the better, or the best video game adaptations of a video game to TV show or even movie that I've ever seen. The way they dealt with a lot of the character choices here, the way they dealt with how they moved these characters around throughout these different episodes is just so well done, man. That's all together. This is a 4.5 out of 5 star season. I think some of my favorite episodes is most definitely episode 5, where we get to see all the craziness in that town of Kansas City. I really enjoyed that. Episode 3 was really good. The Left Behind episode was really good. It only had really one episode, which I think was episode 4, that I didn't love, but I can't wait to see what they do with season 2, man.